Youth athletes, coaching here again. I'm going to talk about night 2 of long jump and what we did. We talked a lot about the rules of the long jump and what qualifies to be a good jump and a disqualifying jump. And what I mean by that is some jumps that you can jump actually end up being scratches if you jump from over the board. The board is a white wooden structure or piece of wood, I guess, or box that we put in the ground for athletes to jump off of. If your toe or anything of your foot goes over that front edge of the board, it actually ends up being a scratch. So you could jump an absolutely ginormous jump, but if you're even that much over, it is going to be a scratch and will not count. So when we talked about scratches, I also then talked about how important the approaches are. Because if you're really good at your approach, hopefully you won't scratch. So the approach is, I think, personally, the #1 thing that athletes need to get really good at in the long jump. Because if you don't have that, then you have nothing. You're going to waste your energy, continue to run down that lane, and you won't be able to jump and have it count like you'd want it to. So we talked a lot about the start in the long jump, and I call it the crouch start. It's a start I learned from a college coach quite a number of years ago, and it's one that I've used ever since at the high school level, and the kids have been very, very, very good with it. So this is what it looks like, and I'll do it from the side so you can see. So you start with your feet on the same line there, okay? Then, if you know your block starts, you know which foot should be forward. And I tell athletes to be comfortable. Some athletes want the left to be forward. Some athletes want the right to be forward. I don't care what foot you jump off of, make it comfortable for you. That's my approach, it's my belief, okay? So we're gonna have them the same here, okay? And I know that I'm a left-footed front. You saw that if you watched my blocks video that I did for sprints. So I'm gonna step back with my right. And the distance between my feet is about one of my shoes. I don't want to be too close here, and I don't want to be too far away. That just wouldn't work properly, okay? So you want to have about a shoe between them. Now, when you're in this position, okay, what you do is you have your eyes go straight down to your front shoe. You don't want to arch your back or bring your shoulders down. You don't want to go too far down, because then things are just going to get really uncomfortable and you won't be able to explode. And that's what the start needs to be, is an explosive movement, just like the blocks. So you go straight down, don't bend everything, you just bend at the hips, okay? Right at the hips, straight down, eyes go to shoe. When you get there, you bend your knees, okay? Now, when you get to this point, the hand that is opposite from your front, which would be my right arm here, that needs to go here, okay? The other arm needs to go really high up here, just like this. Now, eyes should always stay on your shoe in this position. I'm obviously looking at you, but that's not where your eyes should be. They should be more like this, okay? Now, when athletes start that start, there's a reason this arm's way high back here. It's because you need to use it really hard to drive your knee when you're starting your approach. And I'm gonna go slow-mo in this approach now, because I'm gonna talk to you about a couple different things. My eyes, my posture, my arm, and my knee, okay? So here it is again. This is gonna be slow-mo. Arm swings hard, knee drives. My eyes now are not fully straight down, they're starting to move up. With every step, my eyes will move a little bit higher. So this is where I'm at right now, okay? And I go a little bit higher, eyes are moving up, eyes are moving up, eyes are up, and my body's up now. Okay, so you don't want to, again, just like the blocks, you don't want to explode and stand right up right away. Then you've lost some speed, pushing off the track ability. So that is the long jump start. Again, it's called the crouch start. It's my favorite start of all the starts I've ever seen. If you have any questions, let me know.